I've been seeing a lot of headlines lately that seem to imply the EV industry has stalled. But has it? Let's take a look at the facts. First, here's a small sampling of some of the recent headlines out there. Mustang Mach-E is in trouble. Ford just shut down EV production. Slowdown in electric car sales is a symptom of a much uglier problem. Even Tesla knows EV sales are in trouble. Based on those headlines and many others, you might think that as that final headline implied, EVs are in trouble. But let's look at the numbers. Starting with Tesla, America's biggest producer of EVs delivered a record-setting 1.8 million EVs in 2023. That's a 38% year-over-year increase, according to Tesla. The flip side, its profits did drop 22% as it aggressively cut prices. Next, let's look at Ford, which has taken a beating on some media outlets over its EV performance. Sales of its Mustang Mach-E were up 3.3% year over year to 40,771 units. And an interesting footnote, its electric pony outsold the gasoline Mustang in December, despite Ford giving the gas-powered Mustangs a redesign. Ford sold 54.7% more F-150 Lightnings in 2023 as compared to 2022. In fact, it moved more than 24,000 of the EV pickups. That's according to FordAuthority.com. Meanwhile, BMW saw its U.S. EV sales surge 65% year over year, selling more than 14,000 EVs. BMW plug-in hybrid U.S. sales accounted for more than 25,000 vehicles. Taken together, plug-ins and EVs accounted for almost 20% of BMW's U.S. sales in 2023, according to BMW of North America. Over at Volkswagen, its ID.4 sales shot up 84.2% year over year here in the U.S. to nearly 38,000. The company said at Rivian, total deliveries were up 147% year over year to more than 50,000 vehicles and more than 57,000 produced. Now that's according to Inside EVs. Final numbers for 2023 are still coming in as the automakers work on their annual reports. But there's no question the EV industry as a whole has easily achieved another year of record growth. At the time of this video's publishing, Cox Automotive was forecasting that final numbers will put EVs at about 8% of all U.S. vehicle sales in 2023. In many cases, the supply of EVs has finally caught up with demand, meaning it's now often possible to find a selection of EVs on dealer lots without markups, or perhaps even with discounts. From a consumer perspective, that's good and necessary for EVs to move beyond early adopters to mainstream automotive buyers. While the auto industry is certainly facing challenges transitioning to EVs, and there will be peaks and valleys in growth, profit, and yes, some loss, none of that detracts from the actual numbers that show EVs are on track to continue gaining market share. If you found this news brief episode of EV Rider useful, please give this video a like, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to my EV Rider YouTube channel so I can continue to bring you more adventures in EV motoring. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.